stipulation, which is actually on Sunday, which I kind of thought it was going to be Friday, but it's going to be a good show. I'm not going to be here to review it with Kyle, unfortunately, and I think we'll start back up very soon for Wheels of Fury, but we'll see how. I'm sure it'll be fine. Obviously, we'll go from there, and we'll be back in no time. But for now, Rebellion's gonna be a good show. I just saw Impact a while ago, the latest episode. I know it's been a long time, and I finally caught up. So, that's gonna be fun, and I think that this show, for me, is kind of like, okay, so we had the fact that I'm not sure what this episode this week is going to be, but I know that last time I saw Josh Alexander relinquish the title. You have Steve Macklin and Kushida in the ring with Scott D'Amore. It was a pretty interesting segment, and I can't wait to see what the main event's gonna be. But we'll
Rifting from felt flooring. I don't usually indulge in such luxuries.
I forgot to post this when I did the prediction video, but I forgot about Motor City Machine Guns versus the Bullet Club. And we have, of course, Chris Page and Austin again, which they're always going to be that team that I was really unsure about, but they work well together, obviously. And then, of course, you got the Motor City Machine Guns. This should be a good match, too. And it'll be an Ultimate X match for the World Championships. The Tag Team World Championships, obviously. And, I mean, if Motor City Machine Guns win, I don't know where they go from here. Like, they can easily take on other tag teams of Impact. I have no idea. Keep in mind, too, that they're also the Strong Championships, so that's cool. Beautiful belts, by the way. I don't watch that show, unfortunately, but it should be a very good match. And, I mean, it's... Honestly, I'm going to pick the Bullet Club to retain. I think that we'll see what happens. Like I said, I don't think that the Motor City Machine Guns should be double champions. We've already seen that a lot. So, yeah. It still should be a good match. So, we start this match, and they had a match last week, and I guess they're going to have this one, Last Rites match, which will be PCO versus Eddie Edwards. Of course, Alicia is going to be in his corner, and these two have gone at it for a very, very long time. So I can't wait to see where this goes, because PCO is just one of those interesting wrestlers that I want to see get a bigger push as a champion if that ever does happen. And it might, I don't know. Eddie Edwards obviously has been one of the top in Impact Wrestling so far. I mean, he's also obviously been in New Japan and Dragon Gate, obviously Ring of Honor. So this will be a good match. Last Rites, I'm not quite sure what that is, but I can't wait to see how it's all gonna pan out. The Coven, which is Kalen King and Taylor Wilde, who will take on the Death Dolls. A rematch for the Tag Team titles, and yeah, the Coven won last time, which I think, is alright. Taylor Wilde is very much a veteran in Impact Wrestling. So it's interesting to see how far they're going to go as the champions, but the Death Dolls, have also had a fair couple weeks or so with the tag team titles. And I think that with Taya gone now, it'll be interesting where Jessica and Rosemary end up in the near future. So.
1. The laws of man.
We have this match. We have the design, which is Diener, Angels, and Callahan. It's kind of interesting now that Eric Young is gone. It's kind of cool to see Cody Diener, who is the leader now, and we're very good at it. They've been testing Sami Callahan and shaved his head. So, I mean, it's going to be cool to see what this match entails, too. And they'll be taking on Dirty Dango, Joe Hendry, and Santino Marella. So, that's going to be cool. But, I mean, Anthony Corelli has been a hell of a wrestler on WWE TV as Santino Marella, so to see him back as that character is actually interesting, and we'll see how that pans out. Obviously, he was the general manager, so you have Dirty Dango as well, who just came back from NWA, so it'll be interesting to see more of his matches, and I think that he is one of... Well, he's a very eccentric wrestler. I mean, when you look at his career and tenure in WWE, he had a very good run in NXT, going into Fandango in WWE for a while, and then, just the whole thing where he got let go, and, well, they did a thing with Tyler Breeze, which was very cool. I liked it. And now he's gone down NWA, other stuff, and now he's back. So it's pretty cool. And Joe Hendry, we all know him. He's a very fun wrestler. There's all these gimmicks or whatever he has, just brings that out in professional wrestling. So this match is going to be, I don't know. I didn't really pick a winner for the other two matches, but it's a wait and see. I don't know. I think they're all very good in the ring. It's a long time since we have Santino in the ring, so we'll see what happens with that. And we all know that he's the greatest intercontinental champion in all of the times. So, X Division Championship, we've got Trey Miguel versus Mike Bailey versus Jonathan Gresham, and we all know the matches that Jonathan and Mike have had. Very, very good matches, and you throw in Trey Miguel, and he's got this new attitude, and I think it's awesome, because, you look at this guy, and he's a very good heel, and I didn't know how that was going to go, and obviously I hadn't been paying attention that much to Impact, but he has come a long way since being in the Rascals. And so for him to be the X Division champion and doing the spray paint thing, NWO style, kind of. And it's I think it's going to be a good match because, 3 different styles. I don't know who's going to come out the winner, but I still think that I want to see Trey in a one-on-one match for him to lose the title. I mean, three-way matches or triple threat matches in general are very cool, but I don't know. Honestly, I think that they're both very good. I mean, all three of them. So, yeah, honestly, Trey Miguel should get the win. And that's my first prediction of the night. So, I mean, it's not really time for him to lose that title. I want to see him lose it in a one-on-one match at some point, but not now. You know, it's nothing to take away from Mike Bailey or Jonathan Gresham. It's just they have a one-on-one match with Trey Miguel, one of them. Wrestler hardcore war match. This is gonna be hell. And I know that the match with Bully Ray and Tommy Dreamer was fucking amazing. And I mean, it just goes to show you that they still, as they say, cliche though, they still have it. So, I mean, it'll be fun to watch. But, anyways, you have Team Dreamer, Tommy Dreamer, Frankie Kazarian, Yuya, Yamura, Killer Kelly, and Bhupinder Jahar, who will take on Team Bully Ray, King, Masha Slamovich, and the Good Hands, Jason Hodge, and John Skylar. And this match is going to be, like it says, a hardcore war. And it's going to be brutal. I can't wait to see what happens. I mean, if last time was any indication, this match is going to be a fucking war. So, I don't know what to say, really. Like, honestly, all of those competitors in the ring, and we've seen a lot of them have good hardcore rules matches. So, it'll be interesting. You know. But, you know, if I were to pick a winner, I would say Team Dreamer. Like, Bully Ray has had a lot of good wins lately. So it would be nice to see Tommy get one, but we'll see. You know, that's gonna be a good match. He's hardcore! He's hardcore! For the Knockouts Championship 3-way, you got Mickie James versus Jordan Grace versus Deonna Purrazzo. Yeah, you know what? I mean, look, it's like I said with the Trey Miguel match. I think that Mickie James should still retain. I mean, if she's gonna lose the Impact title at some point, the Impact Knockouts title, then it should be a one-on-one match. And I know she's had some good matches with Jordan Grace. I know she's had some good matches with Deonna Purrazzo. I just don't see her lose. If that happens, I don't know who's gonna win. But yeah, I mean, I'm still gonna pick Mickie James all day, every day. I don't see her lose right now. Maybe next year. I don't know. I mean, if that happens, I don't know the longest reigning Knockouts champion. So, hardcore country.
Bludgeon.
Vacant Impact title, of course, talked earlier about Josh Alexander for fighting the title due to injury. You have, again, Kushida versus Steve Macklin. And we all know the jerk that Steve Macklin is. And we talked highly, obviously, about how he should be a champion at some point. But you have Kushida. You know, this guy has been a very good wrestler in New Japan. Wish he would have did wonders in WWE. He did fairly well in NXT for a while. I just don't know. Well, I kind of figure what happened, but we won't go there. But yeah, it's gonna be a good toss-up because I just don't know. If Kushida pulls out a win, that would be cool. If Steve Macklin wins, well, he deserves that too. I just don't really know what's going to happen. You know, it's going to be a hell of a match. I do know that. Two different styles. But I'm not quite sure. Honestly, I don't know what's going to happen. And in my opinion, you know, the vacant title could have been used in a ladder match. But it is what it is. So, I have no clue. So, this is going to be a good pay-per-view rebellion. But I can't wait to see what happens with that. Hopefully, Wheels of Fury will come back for Backlash. I'm pretty sure it will. And then we'll get back to business. But this is going to be a good show. And yeah, can't wait to see it. So anyways, talk to you later. Bye.
Anymore. So you know that them cutting WCW was a long time coming. But I think that there's this myth out there that Jamie Keller
Gnarly.
that's why he took pleasure in cutting WCW. I don't think that's the case at all. Because if you look at some of his earlier interviews, like